Today, I'm gonna do my damnedest to put a new rack and pinion on the Honda. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cozy Time YouTube channel. In today's video, I get to learn how to put a new rack and pinion on the Honda because it needs it. In last week's video, if you watched, you know, we worked on the Jeep because I said we needed to, because if I wanted to work on this and the Jeep wasn't any better off and we needed it fixed too, I mean, you gotta have some sort of daily to drive, so I had to fix one before I fixed the other. But we're getting to the Honda now. But this one, the reason it needs a rack and pinion, I don't know why it really needs it, I just know that it leaks from that. It leaks so bad that I have to put more fluid in it about every 160 miles. It's terrible. If any of you have ever had to deal with that sort of issue, you know how it is. It fucking sucks. As you can see, I got pretty fed up with it, so we're gonna get it fixed today. We got everything from the parts, extra tools. Never used these before. Crow's foot sockets, kind of crazy. We even got moral support. Check it out, say hello. Cooper, how you doing, buddy? Now, because this project has so many itty bitty parts and freaking bolts on this one piece, we're just gonna speed run this whole thing clip by clip just because I want to get it done. I don't want to be out here all day because it's gonna get hot. It's been pretty hot lately, so. Ugh. For those of you that can tell, I actually attempted to do this last night, but we got rained out, so I had to put the wheels back on and hide inside because it was pissing just bad enough that I couldn't do an install. It was too dark, it was too wet. I wasn't about to do that. I know I said I was gonna speed run through this project just to get it done, but I can show y'all now that we're in the light how bad this thing is nasty leaking. Check it out. This is the good side, just so you can see. Generally dry. If it's wet, it's because it's way over yonder, but you can see. And this, of course, is the driver's side. Now check it out. Look at the difference. Look at all that gunked up shit in there. Ugh, nasty. Terrible. We're gonna get it fixed. I'm tired of having these fat power steering puddles in my driveway. Now, just to make this easy, I'm only gonna demonstrate on the one side, not both. It's pretty much the same on both sides anyway. Now, the first thing that has to go, that has to come off, is the tie rod. You loosen the nut right up here. You take off the one nut right here with the pin inside of it, and that's really about it. All right, went ahead and got the tie rod taken off on both sides, just like so. Not too hard. Now, the next step in this process is you go under the dash, way under the dash, and there should be that thing with a label on it. I gotta take that off. There's a couple of 10 mils inside of there that I gotta take off as well. Of course, it happens to be in the most cramped fucking position ever. Hell yeah. All right, just so y'all can see this for good reference, I have the one 10 mil right about here and the one right about there. Those two come out, this whole assembly will come off, and then we can pull the rack and pinion down from there once we undo everything underneath. All right, also for good reference, this is how it looks when it's taken off. The two 10 mils, wherever they're hiding, are pulled out. Now what I get to do is go all the way across, disconnecting and unbolting a bunch of 10 mils that hold up in between sections, holding up this rack and pinion. Cooper, are you not happy with the project we're doing? Yeah. All right, if you can see it, it took off 1, 2, 3, 4, somewhere in here. Took off those 4. We're gonna take off the catalytic converter from the downpipe now. Get it all side of the way. One. There's the other one. Off for that bracket. That's it. Now to take out the other bracket so I can get it out. Should be it. I hope. Now that I got this bracket and the other bracket shaped kind of like this taken out of the way, I get to take whichever size crow's foot socket, I think it was a 17, and I get to take out, I don't know if y'all can see it, I'll put up a picture right here just for good reference. It should look just like this, way in there. I gotta take that out because that's what's holding onto the power steering lines, and after that, it's good to take out. All right, folks, check it out. We had one hell of a storm come in. We're about to get another. I got swamped out, got pissed off, sweaty as can be trying to get this sucker out. Check it out. There's a big hole right about there. The other end's busted somehow. I don't know, but I got it out, thankfully.
Now to get the other one in.
Yeah, now to get this one put in there, get it done, because...
You crushed the...
Huh? Oh, it'll be okay, it'll be all right. I'm gonna go ahead and get this in and show y'all the finished results. Hopefully soon.
12 seconds later.
You know, I said I got rained out trying to fix the car. I told you it's gonna rain again. It's raining again, check it out. I got soaked down to my tits. And my tits, golly, I'm stinky. I really wanted to finish this car and get it done so I could go to the gym, DoorDash, whatever I want to do. But no.
Had other plans.
Mother Nature had other plans. All right, after struggling in the rain for what felt like forever, going through clothes and going through all kinds of shit, I finally made some good progress on putting the new part in. And guess what? I broke something, like always. Check it out. I ended up stripping the threads off of the tie rod down here, if you can see that. It's kind of smooth on there. It kind of shouldn't be. Now, unfortunately, the part that I need is the tie rod, and I can't even get a new tie rod from O'Reilly's until tomorrow. So we're gonna have to put this project on a hold.
Again.
Damn it.
The following Thursday.
Today, I get to accept defeat. Yeah, not something I like to do. Not something I like having to say either. Check it out. I was making good progress on the car. I was actually getting it put back together until I went to put the power steering lines back on. I don't know if you can see it. Right in here. You got the left one and the right one. The one on the left, for some reason, I could not get it to go back in just yet. Not to mention, I also need a new tie rod. I haven't even picked that up yet. All because I've been trying to get the power steering lines to fit correctly to go back together so I could put it back together, go get the tie rod, put it on, and just be done. But I did not, so I guess we're gonna call that one big fail. But that's okay, at least I tried. Not every video is gonna be a win, and that's okay. Kinda sucks, but it is what it is. Tell you what, fixing this car has bothered me so bad. I've literally considered getting a new car. I looked at like 6 or 7 different cars, and the only reason I didn't buy one is because every dealer that I contacted so far, which happened to be mostly Dodge dealers, they all want some extra fees on top of the standard fees, like your tag, tax, title, whatever. They want like documentation fees, which by the way, I can put in text right here. It's literally for them to do paperwork in-house. You're gonna tell me that cost 1,300 bucks? They literally wanted 1,300 bucks just to fill out some papers at one of these dealers. I thought that was pretty dumb. I'm not buying a new car and paying a bunch of extra fees that they made up for nothing. So since I'm not buying a new car, I am fixing this one. And because I can't fix this one, I'll have to pick up on it some other time. Kinda sucks. I guess you could say that temporarily wraps it up for this project. And that is gonna wrap it up for this video. What a shit show it was, I know. I gave it my best shot, and that's really all that matters, you know? I'll get to it at some point. It's not a big deal. Believe it or not, we had finished recording. I went down to the store, and guess what? O'Reilly's didn't even have the correct part. To hell with you, Ron. If you're watching this, you bastard, tell him, Cooper. Speaking of which, I don't know if you people have been paying attention to this dude. He's been growing. Check him out. He went from 21 inches to, what is he, 24 now?
Probably, he was 23 and a half.
23? He was 23 inches about 2 weeks ago, so I'd say he's getting a little bigger. Now something else that might blow your mind, it blew my mind, is McDonald's right now has this $5 meal deal. If you haven't seen it, I'll put up a picture right here for you. They got a $5 meal deal. Comes with a, what is it, a double cheese, babe? Double cheese, a 4-piece nugget, a fry, and a drink. $5. You know what else? That's $5 a person. The two of us, me and this lady behind me, two of them suckers, $12. You know what it's called? The poor man's deal. My deal, because I'm the poor man. But so is half of America. So thank you, McDonald's. Holy shit. $5 for that? That's pretty legit in my opinion. Anywho, if you enjoyed watching today's video, be sure to hit the like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on any of the great content that we put out every week. And as always, we thank you oh so much for watching. Be sure to stay tuned for next week's video. Did you do it?
Peace.
I was waiting on it.